Now that we've all learned how to behave properly, let's continue on our way of doing something that really carries no weight whatsoever, and in the grand scheme of things isn't even that important. The third most voted option was Trixie Mattel vs Monet exchange on All Stars, with 135 votes or 8.8% of all of the votes. Trixie and Monet are regarded as the black sheep of the All Stars winners, for the simple fact that neither of them were the best competitors on their season, and their wins were very... well, let's just say that both of their wins happened for reasons that have very little to do with the actual competition, and so, in that name, let's see which one of them did better. They are also the only winners that were more than once up for elimination. All Stars 3 and All Stars 4 had slightly different placement systems, as in All Stars 4 randomly decided to have the low placement implemented back into the show, which I, by the way, completely am here for. Anything beyond a bottom 2 is very silly. There technically was a low placement once on All Stars 3 when Chi-Chi was placed low in the second episode, even though she had a great performance in the main challenge and whatever runway, but I always counted her as safe there. Thus, this is the point system for All Stars 3, and this one is for All Stars 4. We're first going to see Trixie's track record, calculate the percentage of points she had earned, and then see if Monet can beat that. By the way, I think that this is one of those ones when we know who wins it, but just in case we're wrong, let's see by how much in either outcome. Trixie didn't have a game relative placement up until the 4th episode, when she was in the bottom 3 in the Snatch Game episode. Up until that episode, she was safe twice and then high. She, of course, was not eliminated in the 4th episode. From then on, she was either in the top 2 without actually winning the lip sync or, again, up for elimination. Trixie finished All Stars 3 with 17 points out of the possible 37, so she earned roughly 45.95% of the points. When we apply that to the All Stars 4's maximum of 49, we see that Monet has to have earned 23 points or more in order to beat Trixie. Monet's placements in the first 4 episodes are all over the place. She's low, then in the top 2 against Valentina, then just safe, and then in the bottom 2 with Latrice. Her win in episode 5 alongside Manila is actually the only win that Monet picked up on All Stars 4, and even that one is a little questionable because of the whole Lollapalooza thing, but hey ho, a win is a win is a win. Monet now has to earn at least 6 points in order to beat Trixie. She earns half of those in the next episode, and with her top 2 spot in the 7th episode, she doesn't just reach the score set to beat Trixie, she surpasses it. The second time when she's up for elimination in the final competitive episode of the season gives her score that little extra point. As you can see, Monet Exchange did better on All Stars than Trixie Mattel, effectively making Trixie the worst All Stars winner, and if we include actual winners of the show, regular season's winners, the worst winner of all time. This does not mean that Trixie, or Monet for that matter, are bad queens or anything of that sort, they just, as the winners, are the worst of the bunch, based on how they performed in the challenges they were given. Damn, you can't even pass an exam without having more than 50% of the points, and can't even pass a subject if you have less than 60% of the points, but you can win All Stars. Good to know. For anyone that asked me to do a reaction of some sort to the cast of Drag Race UK, I must disappoint you because I did not watch the cast reveal or the Meet the Queens video, just because I want to go into this season without knowing anything, without any preconceived notions on how the queens are, etc. Same goes for season 3 of Dragula. Also, can somebody please DM me where I can watch Drag Race Thailand with subtitles? Okay, thanks, bye.